Alright guys, this is going to be my locals run. I'll tell you guys more on the score later, keep you guys in suspense here. But I did pretty well is all I gotta say, and opened up here the crazy card Fusion Destiny. And so I do decide to go first here, and this is up against Drytron. And so at this point, it's pretty much just Dark Law Turbo, because breaking the Drytron board is pretty much impossible. So making a Dark Law turn 1, and I don't think Drytron really has any just outright. They had to go into something else, like maybe a Zeus, but at that point they'll lose a lot of their resources because everything gets banished. And you can't droplet, can't really affect Veiler. You can Ash, trying to get to the mass change if I don't open it, or they have to have imperm. That's another out. But as far as that goes, that's about it. And so doing it like that, I mean, what's he gonna do to a Dark Law? And it's got a higher attack than any other normal summon he has, like Diviner. What's that gonna do? And so pass turn on that. I do lose to a Nibiru though, if he did play that, but I don't see any reason why you would play that. So I do a preemptive mass change on the Shadow Mist, and get that Search 2 while I'm at it. And so from here, it's pretty much checkmate. I mean, Diviner doesn't do anything. If he tributes for the Drytron summons, they just, get banished, whatever he tributes. And he also cannot even go into Dragoon either. So, I mean, Dark Law pretty nice here. And it looks like he is going to at least, try and play out something. I don't know, maybe he's trying to look for inspiration as he's playing his cards, but nothing's really going to work out here. And with the Cyber Emergency, I do have the response with the Dark Law. So, I mean, he gets that out. Gonna activate the Dark Law, get a free banish here. And what do we hit? I'm not even sure because I don't see. I don't remember. But, I mean, at this point, he'll lose too much trying to break the board, and he won't get anything in return for it. So he'll do all this. And, yeah, he's just gonna lose way too many resources, and I also have the Ash to stop that Alpha, I think that was. And so if he passes here, it's he's pretty dead. It looks like he does, and we have quite a bit to play with in our hand. And at this point, I think he is scooping here, yeah. And also, I only played one increase there, so it wasn't exactly full combo, but he was pretty dead with Dark Law up. And now this time he decides to go first, and what do you know, it's my lucky day, and he bricks. Set 1 pass, and for me that is music to my ears. I'm pretty sure I did draw a crazy opening hand again, another Fusion Destiny, and he Solemn Judgments, putting his life at 4k, and that makes it even easier to OTK from here. And so I just go Battle Face, Shadow Mist, Mass Change into Searching for the Honest Neos along with the Dark Law. And yeah, it's over. I mean, even if he you can't even negate any of it, because he had double effect Veiler, Orange Light, with no fairies in hand. And so it was pretty much checkmate at that point. Alright, match number 2 here. I believe this is against Galaxy or Photon? Galaxy Photon? I don't know, whatever you call that deck. Opening with the Sanctuary, and I think that's Orbital. And at this point, I don't really know the Galaxy combos or anything like that, so I'm gonna let the cards that he plays speak for itself. But yeah, I might be able to answer you guys in the comments if you're asking about this stuff, or I can ask him what his cards actually are or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, let's see what kind of board he makes here. Alright, he makes this like, I don't even know what this guy is, like Galaxy Lord, Photon Lord, something like that. Galaxy Ice Photon Lord. I don't know. It's something like that. But in the like draw standby phase or whatever, I take priority, and before he gets to activate anything, I do try using the my super poly in hand, using that Soul Flare and that Xyz monster to pretty much just clear up the way for me. And at this point, I'm assuming he didn't have any like hand traps really, but he ashes my E-Call, and then I Fusion Destiny. Wow, that's 3 games I opened Fusion Destiny, huh? That's pretty nice. So yeah, I just go for whatever is gonna kill, and there's a lot of things that are gonna kill here at this point with only 1 defense position. Pretty much just gonna go in on here. It looks like here I normal summon the Stratos. I think I either search for I'm pretty sure I search Honest Neos here. Yeah. And so yeah, he's played me enough to know that Heroes is gonna kill from at this point. So he just decides to scoop here, and we're gonna go to game 2. And yep, looks like he decides to go first yet again. And yeah, like I said, I don't really know the combos or anything, and so I'm just gonna let the combo play out again. But from what it seems like, yeah, he's able to get out some level 8s a lot, is what it looks like. Probably like that that like Galaxy Lord again, and probably plus like a like a Hope Harbinger. That's probably like typical stuff here for what he can put up. But he was a little bit new to the deck, hasn't really like played it in like a tournament setting yet, so I think at some point here he does mess up his combo. So let's see it through here. Alright, we're looking at a Hope Harbinger with the Soul Flare and Ash in hand for my Vion. And so one more spell negate, which I'm gonna try and bait out in some way. And I do it by trying with the mash change here. And let's see if he does take it. He does take my bait. And so I think what I had in hand was like, yeah, another Fusion Destiny. Wow, that's 4? Am I stacking my deck? I didn't realize I opened it that many times. But yeah, I didn't have any response to that because he already used Ash and Hope Harbinger. And so from here, we dump the usual. I think, oh wait, did I have a Malicious in hand? I don't know, we'll see. No, I didn't, okay. So I'll go for the Dangerous here, get the Shadow Mist search. I think I needed a Ferris is why I searched that. And so I'll be able to go pretty much full combo here. Except for the sending, but I already sent whatever I needed. So from here, he is gonna try. He uses the Soul Flare to destroy, I think it was, and then we just go off from here. He doesn't have too much, you know, up to stop me. I can do battle over the Hope Harbinger, so that's not really too much of a problem here. Add the Liquid Soldier, then banish the Dangerous to search for the Poly, and just know that, or at least remember that, if they ash the first Vion effect, you still can use the second Vion effect to add the Poly. So that was good, which was clarifying that. And add the Poly. And so I do have, I think, 2 heroes in hand, the Liquid Soldier and something else. I don't remember. I think, wait, it might have been Increase? I don't remember. Yeah, I try the Poly, and what he does is he Solemn Judgments the Poly. Okay, interesting, very interesting. And so what I do here is, oh yeah, I remember, I have a Miracle Fusion in hand. And so I still wanted to just try and go for the Trinity anyways. And so what you actually see me end up doing is banishing the other Malicious to special the other Malicious, and then going into a Wonder Driver to try and get back my what's it called? My polymerization here. Because I am locked into Dark Heroes, so I wouldn't be able to make Sunrise. So I go for the Wonder Driver, activate my Miracle Fusion, and go into Escuridao to set the Poly back. And then from there, I still have 2 heroes in hand, and I activate the Poly again. And yeah, just going into it, trying to decide what I want to take. I guess it didn't really matter in the end though. But do go for Trinity, get the draw 2, discard 1 from my Liquid Soldier, and then you know, shortly after that, go into battle phase from here, trying to end the game here. So you know, battle phase 5k into Hope Harbinger. Doesn't really have, you know, any way to stop her or anything like that, because, you know, Hope Harbinger just redirects it if I attack something else. So it's like, whatever, I'm gonna attack all of them anyways. And so from here, ends up being game for me, enough to end the game. So yeah, that's it. It's a wrap. Trinity's broken. Actually, no, not really. Trinity kind of sucks, but he's good sometimes. It's good sometimes. And yeah, that's it, hitting the Soul Flare, and that is game. And so after this, I didn't really have any other gameplay footage. I was too focused on actually playing, and also the other tables I was playing at didn't really have room for my camera. And so I did end up going up against Zephyra match round 3, and then another Drytron match round 4, and I was able to win all of it. So I was able to go undefeated 4-0. I did play the tiebreaker against the other 4-0 guy. He was playing Virtual World, and I ended up losing 1-2. I never bricked so hard in my life before. It was a pretty bad hand, but let's get to the deck profile. Alright guys, so this is my deck. I don't want to like pull out my actual cards because I'm like really lazy right now, and also I don't own the Lightning Storms. I was borrowing them, so that'd be kind of awkward just putting blank cards there. So here's the list. I'll go through each one of my ratios. This is a go second deck with sometimes going first depending on the matchup. And so here, 1 Stratos. Should be no surprise, he's not the best normal summon. I only have him because you know, if my Vion resolves, then I'll normal summon Stratos. If my Vion resolves like off of the Ferris and all that, or if I get a Hero Lives, then I'll do Stratos. But he's like by default not, you know, the normal summon. Honest Neos 1, self-explanatory, free damage, OTK. Double Shadow Mist, because you always want kind of like, you know, at least 1 in the deck for sending in case it gets to that point in the game. And Scene in the hand is like okay. It's like sometimes good, sometimes bad. It kind of just depends. Liquid Soldier at 1 and Solid Soldier at 1. I like Liquid Soldier more because the draw effect is like really nice. And then Solid Soldier, he actually doesn't really do much for me, honestly. I don't know. I guess he's another like target for Miracle Fusion and into Sunrise too. Sunrise, or yeah, just Sunrise actually. I guess that's good. able to revive Shadow Mist too if it gets to that point at the same time. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about the Solid Soldier, but Liquid Soldier is way better. Now Plasma, I love this card, but he doesn't do much. Like, he's like pretty bad, honestly. I'm probably gonna get rid of Plasma for Denier when that comes out, if I'm being honest. Too malicious, you already know. Celestial, grind game, free draw 2 in the said that kind of weird, in the mid game. Ferris, 3 Ferris and 1 increase, because you don't want to draw increase anyways. And also I'm playing 43 cards in the deck, so it lowers my chance of drawing him. And yeah, I'd rather play my blowout cards than to play another increase. Triple Vion, because Vion has to resolve for me to win most of the time. But yeah, Vion doesn't resolve, it's not looking too good, and sometimes you could draw 2 and then you wouldn't have any more. And also Vion's a good normal summon too, so I'll be playing another Vion along with it. Double E call is very nice, a flex spot for the E heroes. I'm not playing 3 because then I have too many cards in the deck. Hero Lives, yeah, Poly, come on, Rhoda, Miracle Fusion, because Sunrise. If you're not playing Sunrise, don't play Miracle Fusion. Triple Fusion Destiny, one of the best starters. Crazy card. If they don't Ash this card, you're probably gonna win, unless your hand is like that bad. Mass Change, did at one point debate on going Mass Change 2 along with the Mass Change, but I don't really think it's like worth it enough. Super Poly, because we're go second, and I run a lot of elemental hero targets, and go second, blowout cards, Dragoon. Imperm, it's a go first and go second card, so that's why I like it. I'm able to like negate a like an Apollosa, because we just straight up lose to Apollosa. And then along with the Radiant, kind of the 2 go second single removal cards for like those big guys that can't get over. Lightning Storm and Duster for those striker matchups, or the altar guys. Been playing against those a lot, so these help. Lightning Storm didn't really come out today though, kind of weird though. And Double Ash, just to fill up the spot a little more and to up the deck count, so I don't have to run into drawing the increase or the Poly or the Miracle Fusion, or the Honest Neos or the Plasma. See, there's a lot of bricks. That's why I feel like you should play more cards. So like you run like the three of the ones that you actually want at that point, so you actually draw them and lower the chance of drawing the bricks. So I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Typical extra deck lineup: Sunrise, good OTK. Kind of sucks that you can't go Sunrise if you Fusion Destiny, so that's kind of like the unfortunate thing about it. The Shining Escuridao, light and dark target for Super Poly, and also Miracle Fusion target, because we do use Miracle Fusion quite a bit. Mud Dragon, Starring Venom, and Draco Stapelia, Super Poly targets. I'd like Adoration more than like Blast or Absolute Zero or Acid, because when Fusion Destiny happens, I need another target for Poly, so I do go Adoration those times, along with Trinity, where where Trinity isn't good, Adoration might be better. Double Dark Law, I typically don't need more than 2, but I might go, I typically don't need 3, but I'll go into, like if my Dark Law gets negated or something, I can Mass Change again to another one, stuff like that. Dystopia, dangerous. I actually really like Dystopia. The free 1600 burn by sending Celestial is like actually matters a lot for like getting into OTK range. Dangerous gets Shadow Mist, and oh, that was wrong. This was actually Wonder Driver. That's awkward. That's really awkward. But you could play either one. Sometimes Cross Crusader is better, sometimes, less often Wonder Driver is better, but then Dread Decimator. Side deck, this is Twin Twisters for those back row heavy decks, because I already run the Duster and the Storm, so I only need another set of back row hate. Ghost Spell, because those matchups where it does matters a lot, so I still like it. The Droll for that Drytron matchup and like some other matchups, maybe like Dragon Link sometimes. Now the Strike and Judgment is for when I want to go first, or when I feel like me going first is gonna happen. And so like a Dark Claw with the Strike and Judgment set, or either one of them, is like, some decks can't even handle that. Funny thing. Then the red reboot, because I hate trap cards that aren't mine. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. That's my deck profile. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm gonna try a different deck. I'm thinking about trying some Thunder Dragon, Thunder Chaos. I don't really have all the cards yet, but I might still play it anyways to see how that goes. And finally went undefeated in like a 4-round Swiss with my heroes, so I don't have to play it anymore. I guess it didn't really take too long. Yeah, 'cause I didn't really start that long ago. Yeah, but yeah, that's the deck profile. Let me know what you guys think, and you know, I'm ready for Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. Are you guys? So subscribe if you're not. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like, and you know, gotta get that self-advertisement up, and I'll see you guys later. So peace out.